Petrarca stepping through and boot on Paul. What about that? The raw skill and magic.
Petrarca's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He has. That is a beautiful finish.
Inside Melbourne, another episode, another week, and thankfully a win for the year. We get to come in here with a big smile on our face. Jack Viney, hello.
Clint.
Lil, g'day.
Good morning. How good was that?
It was great, wasn't it?
Really good.
You enjoy? Did you watch at home?
Watched it at home. A few friends. Happy days.
Very good. Our special guest today was pretty happy as well, Christian Petrarca.
How you going?
Very good. What about yourself? How did you enjoy the trip to Sydney track?
Yeah, it was awesome. Bit of a relief, but went up there with a mission and got it done. It was awesome.
And that's fair to say too. You did go up there with a mission and got it done, Jack. Was this week any different to previous weeks, or because it was an away game, you got to go away as a team and, you know, stick together a lot more? And
yeah. No, the interstate trips provide a good opportunity to kind of spend a bit more time together and really bond. And it wasn't any different in terms of preparation coming into the game. We approached it the same way we approached the first 3 rounds, but obviously as you keep losing, that fire to win gets stronger and stronger. And it was good to go up there and finally get the first win of the season.
You slotted the first one track. Did that feel nice?
Yeah, it did. Oh, it's just good to get one on the board straight away and get my confidence up early. But I feel like right from the start, even before the game, 2 hours before the game, we were in the change rooms. You could just feel a sense of urgency from the boys and even the coaching staff as well. And even though the second quarter, probably the scoreboard wasn't looking our way, we just kept grinding and grinding, and that's the way we did it last year in those finals. So we just got to get back to that confidence and playing with a bit of freedom.
And something just clicked. It just looked like you were hungry and you wanted to win. What was sort of the changing moment in terms of this game is ours and we are bringing home the 4 points?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, it probably comes across like it just started clicking for us, and we started gelling a bit more together, and which we probably did to extent, but there are also things that you change kind of strategically and from a game point of view. So, there's probably a bit of both, where there was a bit more buy-in from players, but also some things structurally. So I think defensively, being able to slow them up, and we felt like we could really get them kicking side to side a bit, and that just gives you a bit of confidence out there as a team, knowing you can stop them, and you kind of get a cheeky turnover here or there from there, and then you just get confidence from that, and one thing leads to another, and we're able to score pretty effectively. Like, we were pretty accurate, I think. So
yeah. And that second quarter, as Lil mentioned, that pocket you really enjoyed. I think Jonesy went back, kicked a couple. I think you kicked one, and then Jake Melksham kicked one as well. You seemed to strike a bit of golden touch from that pocket.
Yeah, I didn't realise that until I was watching the game over and the commentators commented on that pocket, and I was like, oh yeah, we did kick 3 or 4 goals from
didn't we? Pretty
much the same spot.
3 or 4 at just the right time as well.
Yeah, I had, I was going to go snap, had a bit more time than I thought, so I straightened up and slotted it.
Actually kicked the goal.
Good kick.
There were so many good goals kicked. Like yours,
Thanks, Lil.
Goal of the week, little nomination there. Prussy's, there was heaps of good ones kicked.
Yeah, Prussy's is unbelievable. He just grabbed it out of the
first
rack,
one.
His
first one.
And then when we couldn't celebrate him because we just wanted to go hit a leer the whole time. we just wanted to go celebrate. He's run 100 metres to hit a leer.
It was a bit of a floater, wasn't it? You just sort of grabbed it out of the ruck and just threw it on the boot, and it found a way to get through.
Ruckmen are doing that this year, grabbing it out of the ruck and kicking it.
I don't think there's a rule anymore about it. Like, if you tackle him, it's not holding the ball anymore.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So it gives him time to dispose of it.
Jack, did you feel happy for your co-captain, for Jonesy? He had a ripping game.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, to kick a few and have 20 or so possessions was a great result. And when you see your skipper kicking goals, it's pretty inspiring. So to see him out there, having a great game was certainly uplifting.
And tell us about Prusy. He had a great game. Kicked 3, did he? 2 or 3? Yeah.
Not sure, but he felt in the game for sure.
His presence, you could feel straight away from the get-go, was incredible. Wasn't just necessarily marking him, but just more just providing a contest in the line and bringing it to ground for guys like myself and Spargs and a few others. So it was really good. I mean, that's all he did was just, Aliir is such a good defender, good one-on-one defender, a good intercept marker, and that's all he wanted. That's all good he wanted the coaches and the players, was just for him to provide an option and not let Aliir mark the ball, and I felt like he did that.
Yeah, I thought he played a great game, and even speaking to him in the change rooms and saying, he was happy with it because he felt like he freed up Tom and Sam Wiedemann. So, I think that as well just helps the team function a lot better down there, having 3 big boys to target, and shows a bit of Preece's character too. He wasn't concerned about his own game; he was happy that he was able to provide, free Sam and Tommy up.
You spoke just briefly about the defensive issues and addressing that prior to the match last week, and that looks like to a certain extent it got done. So how do you then carry that on through the St Kilda match this week and just picking it up and running with it now?
Probably just the same mindset, just realising that it's not just going to happen again this week, that we all as a player and collecting as a group got to go out there and and have that same intensity and that same effort. And I think last week it probably started with the way we trained from a Monday onwards. We trained with intensity. We trained with a few different drills, and the intensity of training was incredible, especially in those defensive drills that we did.
The media are a funny lot, Track. They like to have a go every now and then, and they had a go at you a couple of weeks ago. How do you address that? How do you deal with that? I know you're going to say that you try to shut it out, but it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, it is hard. I mean, being a young player and obviously having a lot of talent and stuff like that, it's pretty frustrating to hear people bring you down. And I'm a person who's got a lot of energy and positiveness, so that was very frustrating. But you just can't read into it. I mean, they're people that are trying to separate you from your staff or your players. So. But I'm fortunate I've got 2 great captains, Jack and Jonesy, and Jack was giving me heaps of advice saying you're doing everything right from Monday to Friday. It's eventually going to click, and my last 2 games against Essendon and then Sydney have definitely been a step in the right direction. So I just got to keep trusting the process a bit and not worrying about what anyone else thinks and worrying about what people inside the four walls think.
As much as you try your best to ignore it, it does find its way. And gets you, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right. As much as you try, it ends up affecting you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's probably just because you're trying your hardest. Like it's not like you're not going out there trying to play bad. It's like, I'm trying to do my bit for the team, and at the same time, obviously we weren't winning as well, so it was pretty frustrating. But to play well the last 2 weeks and then get a win against Sydney was it's a relief. But at the same time, we're still hungry for more.
And the injury list, it's getting pretty long, and there was a few late-ins on the weekend, but nice to know that you can bring 2 late in and then still get the result we wanted. Yeah,
that was a great result. Well, not a great result that we had to miss out. They were touch and go all week. And I think Jay Lockhart had a back spasm kind of the day before, just trying to pick up his boots, which was pretty unfortunate. So to those guys' credit, they put their hand up and say, they're probably feeling okay, but there's a chance that they could have done something early, and that would have let us a couple of men down. So they pulled the pin, and we had Marty Hoare and Charlie Spargo come in, and they played terrifically. So it's great. It's great to have that depth, and I thought both those guys played great games.
Yep.
And Marty's played 1 or 2 games this year already, and Charlie's obviously played a fair bit of football last year, so they were experienced guys, know what to expect coming into the game, so they handled it very well.
So it is a step forward, and all roads lead to the MCG again this week. Track, you're looking forward to getting back out there, a bit more of a rest against the Saints?
Yeah, we've had a 9-day break, or 5 days now, but it's been pretty good, and probably good time to rest and relax. At the same time, focus our energy on towards St Kilda, and they're playing some great footy. They're 3-1 at the moment, and had a good win against Hawthorn last week. So it's going to be another step in the right direction. But we're excited.
Tell you what, he's a popular man. We've asked for questions from the outer, and there's pages and pages. We're going to get to them very, very shortly. But Jack,
Italian
just
culture.
Paint a picture, if you can, about Christian. I know we hear it week in, week out here on this podcast about who is your most annoying teammate, or who is the prankster or the jokester, and it's always this bloke. What is it about Christian that is a little bit different?
Deep down, he's a very, caring, soft and gentle human being. In all the, in a good way.
The KPIs.
That's right. No, he generally cares about his teammates and the people around him in his life. It's hard for him to take compliments.
Yeah, really.
But no, at the end of the day, he always wants to get the best out of himself, make the most of his opportunity. He's a special character.
Wipe the tears away.
Thanks, Jack.
The bond you two have.
It's pretty weird,
it's
isn't
amazing.
it? It's good.
It is true love. I love it.
And
We're actually the complete opposite person, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
We have so many similarities. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's love.
Like, he's
Opposites
really
attract.
angry all the time.
You're
He's
soft
really
and
angry.
gentle, and I'm hard and cold. And
What about the similarities then?
We both love food,
Yeah.
shopping, shoes.
so all the superficial stuff.
PlayStation. We both love jokes. We both love bagging each other. We're both immature.
Yeah.
Anyone who says that Jack Viney's mature it's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
Myth.
He's the most immature person I've ever met.
Clint, were you dealing
love
with
it.
that year old this morning?
I think
About
so.
to go wrestle
Got to rein
on
them
the
in.
trampoline?
I just wanted to ask you, Jack, when you're here on this podcast, I'm
Yep.
sure you're an avid listener. All your teammates say that you're one of the most annoying.
Yeah.
Does that just warm your
Because
heart?
no one
Does
has
it warm
fun.
your heart?
Pardon?
Does it warm your heart? Do you love
Yeah,
hearing
it
that?
does. Yeah, because deep down they love me. So I do it because 6 in the morning no one's excited. So you just try and get everyone up.
So you're a morning person?
I'm 24/7. Yeah. Actually, I do crash at like 10 o'clock when I'm stuffed.
Yeah, that's why people find him annoying, is because it's okay for like a certain part of the day, but then they're ready to like, all right, it's been good and now it's time to chill out or, go to sleep. And he's like still.
I don't see you at 10
still-
o'clock at night.
interstate trips, I can hear you down the hallway.
That's not just me. That's Salo and Clara as well.
Yeah. Oh well.
The boys club.
Very much so, but I love it. I think it's
like
good.
it.
I think it's great. Any of these questions tickle your fancy, Lil? I just want to give people a taste test before we take a quick break. With thanks to Zurich on Inside Melbourne, I did want to ask you a footy-based question. There is one here from Rob who says, you perform consistently well in the middle. Going forward, where do you believe you should spend more time, middle or forward?
Wherever Goody wants to play,
Yeah.
to be honest. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I mean, at the moment, half forward's clicking at the moment, and I'm loving being a presence down there. So probably at the moment half forward. But if Goody wants me to play middle, then I'm happy to play that. Yeah.
It's got a few basketball ones. Who's your favourite NBA player from Cooper Murphy, 22?
Russell Westbrook.
I've heard a rumor.
Oh, here we
And
go.
can you confirm or deny this?
Righto.
You're friends with Ben Simmons.
Oh, shut up.
Have you
Is this
ever
true?
posted
'Cause this
that
is
on
big
Instagram,
news.
or-
This is, oh my God.
Were you once friends on Twitter with Ben?
We were LinkedIn friends.
Damn.
Yes, I am.
So jealous.
Yes. Sure. Next question. You're just jealous.
You feel as though you've been stitched up here.
Big
Again.
time. It's a joke. I'm sick
I
of
got a question here. Victor. Hey, Victor. How does it feel being the Quidditch champion?
Okay, what's all this about?
Clary started that.
Is that?
Do you know
Well,
who
it's
Victor
obviously
Crumb
public
is?
knowledge now.
Do you know who Victor Crumb is?
No.
I actually
Harry
never
Potter
watched the Harry
character.
Potter
Right.
movie before, and he's apparently
When
I
you
shaved my head,
Right.
it's not that shaved anymore. But when I shaved my head, I looked like Victor Crumb. Is he for Gryffindor? I don't even know.
Not sure.
I don't know. I look like Victor Crumb. But, yeah. Clary started that.
We might recalibrate, and we've got some great ones here. So we're going to ask more questions from the outer after this break on Inside Melbourne. With thanks to Zurich.
Thanks to our co-major partner and podcast sponsor, Zurich. For over 100 years, they've been ensuring the people and things you truly love. And just like you, they truly love footy and truly love Melbourne.
Welcome back to Inside Melbourne. The Anzac Day Eve match is creeping up on us. We're playing for a very special cause, and there's a limited edition Guernsey available for purchase from the Demon Shop, online or in-store. Jack is holding it up right now. It's $130, and Jack, that looks pretty special.
It does look cool. It's got the all the names from. I can't see that, but all the names from people who played for the club and lost their lives in both the wars. So very special.
Whoever designs these jumpers does an unbelievable job.
Yeah,
they are so cool. Seriously, every year they're unbelievable.
The Anzac jumpers are great. The Indigenous jumpers are also very good.
Unbelievable.
We've got a great team helping us out with these designs. So thank you so much for that. And the Anzac Eve match, it's always a special one, Track.
Oh, it's incredible. I love the pre-game stuff. I've never experienced a feeling of like that before. Like, it's just the nerves and the whole atmosphere, and when you walk out there with Richmond as the one banner, and the Australian anthem's off, and the last post, it's incredible, and all the lights are out. You never see the MCG at that time of the night with the lights off, and it's truly incredible. I mean, I probably speak for all the players as well. Like, it's probably one of the best moments I'll have in their career.
Yeah, it's so unique. Like, it's a one-off kind of game. Like, how they do it, like all the stuff you said, just makes it feel unique. It makes it feel really special to be part of.
And just as a spectator, like, it's unbelievable how silent 85,000, 90 people go in a big stadium like that. It's a very respectful sort of proud moment to be Australian, isn't it, those kind of games?
Yeah, and even when you walk, like we get there 2 hours and a bit before the game, there's already 50,000, 60,000 people already sitting down and just waiting for that to happen. And, usually if that wasn't there, it would probably only be 5,000, 10,000. They'd rock up, when the siren goes. But to have everyone there 2 hours before the game and have that all happening, it's pretty incredible.
Well, hopefully when we get there next week, we'll be looking to square the ledger, that 3-3, guys. St Kilda this week, of course, we've touched on that. We're going to take your questions from the out and out with thanks to Zurich. We gave you a little taste test before. Jack, anything you see that you like from the fans this week?
Well, there's a few basketball questions in here. Obviously, you're a big basketball man.
Is he?
Is it? Yes. Yep. And
just Ben Simmons, apparently.
Yeah. Ben Simmons fan. Is it, how do you pronounce it? Giannis? Bro, I don't freaking know.
Giannis.
There you go. Giannis or Harden for MVP?
Giannis. Because he's won more games in the regular season.
Cool.
Yeah.
Looking at me like...
Yeah, well, you're the one asking the question.
No, I'm not. Phil Cole 3 is...
Yeah, but... okay. Giannis, Jack.
Yeah.
So...
That's a fiery question. Don't get me started on basketball.
Oh. Is that controversial, is it?
Well, yes and no. Yeah. Well, that's another time. Maybe next week.
Maybe we need to do like...
inviting himself back.
I don't know.
New co-host.
Rob, he says, "Hey, Christian, how did you get such big muscles?"
Oh, God. Rob is one of my best mates since grade 4, 5. So it's a terrible question. I don't know. It's like, how do you answer that?
Genetics,
yeah.
You go to the gym and get rid
Dad
of
was a national swimmer. It's pretty...
Was he really?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He won't say it, though.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, he was. Butterfly.
You're quite athletic. Your mum and dad were both athletic.
Well, mum's a marathon runner, and I can't run over 400 metres. So
Yeah.
it's an absolute joke. So I just took dad's genes. 100 kilos in the quads. Yeah, I can swim, yeah. I swim a fair bit, actually. I swim about 1,500 metres a week. Yeah. I love it. It's good for recovery and that, yeah.
Oh, that's great. And speaking of your mum, there's a few questions about your mum and her
good ones?
culinary delights. She cooking some nice lasagna for you. It says, are you still eating your mum's lasagna?
No, I've moved out of home, so...
You still go back there once or twice, do you?
5, 6. No, just once or twice.
So you a good cook?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm not bad. I do like meal prepping, so I do everything on a Sunday night and just for the week, so it's put it in plastic containers and stuff. Yeah,
Hey, Mark.
that was boring, wasn't it?
Arnheim asks, who is your favourite Jordan? Jordan Lewis, James Jordan, or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. Nah, all for different reasons. James Jordan's a first-year guy who's such a great guy and real nice guy, and he's an absolute legend. I really like him. Yeah, he's awesome. And Louis is just funny because he's old and and he just loves wine and
Red wine.
and yeah. And then Michael Jordan because it's Michael Jordan. Yeah,
He must be close. Jordan Lewis, not Michael Jordan.
From playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's really
back
close.
this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be because we play, but then we've got a 4-day break till.
It's hard.
Yeah, I think that's
It's a real
how
balancing
they
act, isn't it?
they go about that. I think that's still up for discussion or to be
Yeah.
decided, but he's very close.
It is tough, isn't it? I mean, as much as we love playing on Anzac Eve, geez, sometimes it just makes fixturing even more difficult. Your loads, all that sort of thing. Is it hard to strike a balance?
sometimes if you actually pull up really well from, I guess, the St Kilda game, you actually don't mind the 4-day break because it comes
Yeah.
that quick. Like, we have a day off after the game, and then we're probably in for a little bit, and then we get another day off, and then we're straight into a game. So sometimes having that 4-day off is actually really good because you just want to play footy. Where sometimes if you get a little niggle or a corky or pull up a bit sore, that an extra 2 or 3 days, from a 4-day break to a 7-day can be a bit more critical.
Yeah, roll on the momentum. Lil, what do you got for us?
Medi 94, your first job?
First job.
Yeah, did you have a job before playing footy?
Yeah, I was working at Baker's Bun at the Pines.
That is fun.
I've actually had a few jobs.
Baker's Bun.
Baker's Bun. Not bum.
No,
Baker's
I
Bun.
did not.
Baker's Bun. I was with Theo. Theo was the baker and the owner in the Pines Shopping Centre. Great shopping centre. It's terrible. And then I worked as a...
So just a bit of behind the till, or were you baking?
everything.
Or?
Yeah. A bit of panini toast, please. $2.70. Only cash. Wogs only do cash, so it was pretty easy. It was hard to work at the till.
Cash only.
Cash only. Then I worked as a fruiterer at Mirabella Fruit Shop in Jackson's Court. I was one of our family friends' franchise owner owned it. Then I worked at the MCGs making coffee as a barista.
Wow.
Now the worst job of all, I'm playing AFL. Wish I was back.
Serious
Wish I
job.
was back 5 a.m. unloading fruit trucks.
Or at Baker's Bun.
Or at Baker's Bun, yeah.
We should hit him up
$8
for a
an hour, it was
sponsorship.
mint.
Baker's Bun would look good on the front of the jumper, wouldn't it? Not as
alright.
good as Zurich, but
Get away from the carbs though.
Yeah, you stay away from the carbs.
Yeah, same as you.
Why don't you like flying?
Oh, who said that? It's a good one.
Sindel? Is it Sindel?
I think we've spoken about it on the podcast. A few blokes
hate
have
flying.
sort of not so much dobbed you in, but when that question's come up, they're like, Petrarca.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know.
I don't like it either.
I think he put it on.
Oh, shut up. You said this on the way to Sydney as well. I was so frustrated.
I sit next to him on the planes almost every trip, and like there'll be the slightest, like you know how like when the engine changes gears or something, so like it will like rev higher or, and then like he'll grab me, like he grabs my arm or something. He's like, oh my god, I'm like seriously, like
Mate.
you're putting it on 100%.
So
I think
That's
the
the
feeling I don't like is I can't control
know.
control the plane.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could just I'll tell you what makes me scared of flying is my first year we did community visits or country visits, and I think we flew out to Edenhope maybe, I'm not too sure. And it was a 1 hour flight and I was in a 6-seater, and I've never experienced anything like that because it was cloudy and obviously it's a smaller plane and it was just going everywhere. And ever since then I can't fly. Like I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but sometimes you just got to do it to get to the
Well, you're in
destination.
business class, so it doesn't matter. Business class doesn't get turbulent, so it's fine.
I'll just watch my champagne.
Lockie Calendar, best and worst teacher at Whitefriars. Whitefriars boy.
Oh, it's a great school. It's a very good school. I have no idea. There's actually what's the word? There's so many good teachers. Like I don't really. Christian Height was pretty funny. He was our sports teacher. He was our footy coach, and then science teacher. He was a good coach and teacher. My pastoral care. Do you guys have pastoral care or homeroom?
Oh, yeah.
Mine was Gavin Keller. He was a good teacher.
Good on you, Kev.
Just a shout out to all the Whitepriors teachers who might be listening.
Worst teacher. That wasn't really worst. I was like, every teacher would have hated me, to be honest, because there would have been 5 minutes into class and I just would have been really concentrated. Then 5 minutes later, I just would have been like distracted.
How did you go at school?
I was pretty good. Yeah.
Just asking.
Hey,
I wasn't in VCAL, so that's a positive.
What was that?
Like people who want to do a trade, so I actually finished school.
at Stephen May asks,
no.
is it true Maisie is the best FIFA player you've ever played with?
No, he isn't. He's terrible. He's actually terrible. He's not good at all. Salem and Clayton are unbelievable. Salem's scary.
How
Like,
do you go?
I'm okay. Like, I don't really play it as much. I play more with like 1v1, where like Salem will play like my career with like Division 5 English team and bring him up to Division 1.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, he's so good. I'm not even kidding. That he'd quit football and he could join like a competition team and like win like FIFA. It's weird.
As in,
All the boys are playing. What are they playing? Formula One now. The Formula One game
Formula
on
One
the
game.
on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
there you go.
Because of the Netflix documentary. It's incredible.
It's a good doco as well, isn't it?
What are you playing at the moment, Jack?
Nothing. Uni is.
That is the biggest lie ever. See what I'm saying?
Full on, mate.
See what I'm saying?
telling ya.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm a chewer.
Life.
Behind his camera.
Accounting and
Probably playing
economic principles do my head in.
League of Legends or something. World of Warcraft or something.
Yeah.
What are you watching on telly then? Anything?
No, I don't watch. If I have time to watch telly, I'll play video games.
Ah, fair.
And I've been at the moment. There's a game called The Division 2, which I've been.
Okay.
But I'm being genuinely serious. When
Jack
I haven't
hates
had
sports
time.
games. It's funny as I love it.
Yeah, I don't play sports games.
He plays just like he just wants to kill people.
You watching anything decent on telly at the moment?
Yeah, I don't watch TV at all as
Really?
well.
You
Probably
guys are
Netflix. Formula One was pretty good. I'm waiting for a few seasons to come out. I'm waiting for Animal Kingdom season 4 to come out.
Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I have.
It's a great show.
Yeah, very good.
I'm gonna get a hair. Like I'm almost due for a hairy. I'm gonna get.
Just don't go and see Christian Salem.
I'm getting I want a Peaky Blinder haircut.
If we could wear like a free dress to a game,
Yeah.
and not wearing polo, Jack would wear a 3-piece suit.
100%. I'd rock up like Peaky Blinders.
Every game. You look pretty good to it.
What would you wear?
Oh, just probably Gucci everything. Kappa 1 piece that Dad has in his closet.
There's a few questions here about your shoe collection.
Yep.
Take us through it.
It's pretty big, to be honest. Yeah. Got a shout out to Nike. They've given me a fair few, but yeah, I love it. Like I just love collecting shoes. I don't know what it is. Yeah, me and Jack probably have a similar thing. I've got about 80 pairs. Yeah.
What do you got on now? 97s.
I got the Have a Nike Day 97s. Sean Witherspoon created them for Air Max Day.
fresh.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
What's your favourite? You got to pick one.
Oh, the Sean Witherspoon 97 Air Maxes. They're pretty cool. Yeah, they're the colourful ones. Like the rainbow sort of corduroy. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
Corduroy.
same, Clint.
Yeah, I'm there.
I love it. It's like, yeah. My mum hates it. It's so funny.
What, your shoe collection?
Another pair.
Oh.
Another pair. Another pair. You know what's her favourite saying? You've got more shoes than Imelda Marcos. And I always say to her, who the hell is that? And it's like, is it the girl?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're the one
Apparently
telling the story, mate.
Yeah. Apparently it's some girl who was the president of some country who spent all the money on her shoes. So
We should get your mum on the
anyway,
podcast.
next segment.
Is that where you can, like, can you edit like crickets into that?
Next
That
segment.
was awful.
Some of these stories.
I'm not coming back now.
Take yourself off the invite list, please.
Couple more to finish off.
I got one.
Yep.
If you could have only one superpower, what would it be?
That's a good one. I'm not sure.
It's a hard one to just kind of reel off.
Yeah.
Like,
Invisibility would be pretty cool. Like, yeah. Well, I hate flying, so I'm not going to do flying.
Maybe you should do flying.
Nah.
If that's, you know.
Nah, but that's scary. Turbulence. Invisibility would be pretty cool. Just no one can see you and get you go to the movies for free and that. Just walk in.
What would you have, Jack?
Strength or something.
what are they?
I'd do like teleportation.
No, that every time after an interstate game, I wish teleportation was a thing.
Actually, I'm going to... So then I don't have to fly. I can just do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to change mine to that.
Hey, just on superstitions, would you say that is flying... No, flying's not a superstition, but do you have any superstitions?
Yes.
Yeah. I do, but I don't. Like, I keep cracking them. So, for example, usually I used to have pasta before games, but now I have, like... On the weekend, I tried, like, instead of pasta, I was like, I might just try, like, chicken and salad or rice, and I played well, so I'm like, I'll just use that. I don't know.
Yeah, he has a superstition until he plays bad, and then he just makes up a whole new set of superstitions.
So I've had 44 superstitions this year.
And then he plays well, and then he just does that until he plays bad again.
So I got the old... I took the 2018 scarf to Sydney by accident, and we won. So I'm now thinking that I can't wear the 2019 scarf ever again. Exactly. Yeah. Or it's that scarf. It's the scarf. I might have to speak to the merchandise people. Everyone's got them. Lil, do you have one?
Well, it used to be just like a hat, socks and shoes on, and then moisturise my legs. And then we play, but then we started playing in summer sport, and like
that's fair.
when you've got just like sweat dripping down your legs, like this is not a very good superstition routine to have. So I've axed that, and no.
Be good to slip a tackle though.
Yeah, but it's your legs.
It's your legs.
So like that would be called a trip anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus, Clint.
Any of the girls have are there any real superstitious girls?
No, not really. Just your average left shoe on before the right, kind of. But no one's got anything too crazy, I don't think.
Yeah, you don't have any. Yours just music before games. About it, really. It's more.
No, I listen to music to the game.
Yeah,
and I won't listen to music there. But yeah, I don't really have any. More of a routine than a strict superstition or anything.
Well, it's been fun. It's been very entertaining, Track. When can we expect you back in the Inside Melbourne chair?
Not sure. I'll send you my BSB account. No, I'm not sure. Whenever you want me. I mean, it's pretty dry at the moment, I've heard. I've heard not many people want to come on, so I could be a regular.
Mate, they're queuing up. They're queuing up.
Watch the ratings go up because of this. So,
hey, we're all looking forward to the St Kilda match. Looking forward to you both getting back out there. You relishing the chance to back up the Sydney performance?
Oh yeah, sorry. Was that a question?
Yeah, it's a question.
Yeah, very excited. I mean, it's all good to go up into Sydney and win and achieve what we wanted, but you got to back it up at the moment. Especially into the Anzac Day game, we want a bit of momentum in going into such a big game. So, as I said before, St Kilda are playing great football, so it's not going to come easy. And no game this year will be. Everyone's becoming such a good team. So, it's going to take a full four-quarter effort like we did against Sydney. And I think obviously our offense is fine. It's just keep improving our defense, and from there, we'll be fine.
It's an odd-looking ladder at the moment, isn't it? It's so weird. I mean, it's sort of refreshing in a way, but not refreshing to see us where we are. But
what are we at the moment?
We're just a couple off the bottom, but it doesn't really matter until next week. Bank another win.
Right. We're only 2 games.
Yeah, whoever's winning their free tipping, they're
exactly. They're usually the mug punters.
Doing bloody good.
Yeah. Usually the mugs that are winning footy tipping this time of year.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much, Lil. Always a pleasure.
I
think you've brought an absolute sensibility to this podcast this morning.
Yeah, you're the mature one, Lil.
Yeah, I know. Who would have thought?
I reckon Lil and me are the same in the in the girl team, and
Is that right?
Yep.
Are you a pest, Lil?
Yes. Oh, genuine pest.
Genuine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
You sure he just put you in that?
Yeah, that's like put yourself in there.
And you just copped it.
I need more people.
Yeah, no, it's a good
Clary's
club to
coming
be.
down. Clary's coming down to me, so I reckon us three would be a good trio.
Slightly dangerous, but a fun one nonetheless.
Hey, Jack, thank you so much.
Clint.
Congratulations last week. Let's back it up this week, against the Saints.
For sure.
And Track, it's been a pleasure, mate. Very entertaining, as I say, and good luck. Great to see you hitting your straps, and good luck against Saints too.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
With thanks to Zurich, that was Inside Melbourne.